Welcome back to Blazblue. I'd say this series has like about 4 episodes left, including this one. Given the rate I've been going through these stories. But that's just my guess. Well, we're playing Dong. Let's go. It's been 4 years since the central city of Ikaruga of the Ikaruga Federation fell. Everything is burning. My master's country is covered in roaring flames. So it was not enough for them to destroy our hopes for peace. Will they not rest until they've reduced the entire Ikaruga Federation to dust?
Those damned librarians!
Ahead of me, a group of library soldiers have cornered a crowd of civilians. They're all wielding R's and Armagus.
Extermination order has been declared. All members lead.
The man leading them raises an arm, and the soldiers activate their infernal weapons. They're going to burn those innocent civilians to death.
Not gonna happen.
My man and I leap at them with a chorus of righteous yells. They don't even have a chance to cry for help before we knock them flat. It's almost too easy.
Boss Bang! Boss Bang is here!
Mommy, we're gonna be okay now, aren't we?
Yes, we're gonna be fine. We're saved.
I turn and give the civilians a heroic smile.
That's correct. There's nothing to worry about now.
I tell my men to tie up the library soldiers and leave them here. No matter how evil their actions may have been, killing is never justified. The crime is to blame, not the men who commit it. I abide by my master's teachings. There will be no killings tonight.
Take every single survivor and lead them to safety.
At my command, and my men break off into small groups and lead the civilians to safety. It looks like there are only about 30 civilians here. I can't believe these are the only survivors left in this area. A scowl crosses my face. Those library dogs. How many innocents must they kill before they are satisfied? In front of the fleeting civilians, I see a handful of men in those horrible uniforms appear from around a corner. More library dogs.
There they are! Surviving soldiers and refugees! Wipe them out!
Like ants converging on a dying insect, more soldiers pour out of the streets and alleys.
Boss, let us take care of things here!
One of my men leaps forward and moves as if to attack the library dogs. I step in front of him.
No! This is my duty! You guys escape with the other villagers.
No, you have to escape first, boss! The people need you more than they need us!
It warms my heart to hear them say that, but this is no time for sentiment.
It doesn't matter who they need. You are all people of this country, and it is my duty to see that the people survive. Leave this place to me, and go help the others.
Boss! Boss Bang!
Boss!
The men from the library are getting closer.
Go, and protect our country.
But sir, the country we're supposed to protect is already...
My men are confused and desperate for answers, but the library men are getting closer.
A piece of land. It doesn't matter where you are. As long as there is people, there is a country.
Okay, I screwed shit up, so I'm just gonna read this. You idiots, who told you to protect a piece of land? It doesn't matter where you are. As long as there are people, there is a country.
It's the people that make a country, not its land.
He knows I'm right, but it's hard to accept it. I know how he feels. But if we're to survive this, we must be strong.
So, we are the country!
All it takes is one person to keep a country alive.
Let's go! We gotta protect the people!
I can tell from their determination on their faces that I don't need to worry about them anymore.
We'll protect these civilians. Sir, please be safe.
I don't need you to worry about me. Who do you think I am? I'm the Ikaruga ninja who fights in the name of love and justice. Bang Shishigami! If you have time to worry about me, go save the people first.
I turn and launch myself at the library soldiers.
Take them out!
I catch them by surprise, but the man I hit has that time to fire off an Armagus, some sort of thing almost akin to arrows that rain down upon me.
Ha! What are you firing? Toothpicks?
They look at me like I'm some sort of demon. Very well, if a demon's what's needed to protect the innocent, then a demon I'll be. These men are only dogs following orders of their master. They are no match for me. With a single move, I take out almost a dozen of them.
You bastards burned down my village, but I will not take your lives. Now get out of my sight before I change my mind.
As the library soldiers begin to drag their broken and battered bodies away, I look past them to the burning castle. As I watch, a part of the castle explodes and shivers run down my spine. Could my master still be in the tower? There was no time to waste. I took off toward the castle and like a gust of wind. Before long, I was near the moat. Only a few guards were left.
Boss Bang! Your timing couldn't have been more perfect!
He didn't need to say any more. I knew what was happening. Without taking the time to properly thank him, I rushed through the gates and into the castle.
I'll go rescue the Lord. You guys go back to town and save as many villagers as you can. Two!
With sheer willpower, I leap over the moat into the castle gallery. I kick down the wall and make my way into the corridor of the tower. Flames lick the walls all around me. It's only a matter of time until the castle burns down. I shout my master's name as I run upstairs.
Lord! Where are you, Lord?
I throw open the door and leap into the only room on the top floor. The moment I enter, I feel a cold, vicious presence. I instantly hop to the side as a bolt of blue and white rips through the air. What's this? Ice? I stared, dumbfounded, at the cluster of crystals spouting from where I just was. How is this possible? What's ice doing in a room enveloped by flames?
What is this?
There's no fire here. Everything's frozen, bathed in blue-white light. Amidst the snow and ice, I see a crumpled figure of a man lying on the floor. He's wearing my master's clothes. A young man standing next to my master. His face is blank and as cold as this room.
My lord! Are you all right? My lord! My lord! Bastard!
The boy turns to look at me. His eyes are like twin shards of blue ice.
Just shut up.
One of his hands suddenly blur a motion. I don't realize he swung his sword until I feel pain sear its way across my face and find myself frozen in a block of ice.
I expected a lot more from you. How foolish of me.
I can't move. I can feel my mind starting to fade as the boy walks out of the room. He gives me one last cold look before he leaves. I swear, I'll never forget his face as long as I live. As I make a promise to myself, as the castle finally collapses. People say this was the day Ikaruga fell, but they'll be wrong. Ikaruga didn't fail today, and it never will. Not as long as Bang Shishigami is alive to protect justice, love, and the people of his country.
It's been a few years since we moved to Kakutsuchi, but the people have adapted quite nicely. Though this town has been given the name Ronin Gai, it is still like a second home to myself and all of the villagers of Ikaruga. That is why I swear to protect it with my life.
What are you doing there, Boss Bang? I finally got it, boss. The new wanted list.
2 of my men are back from an errand I sent them on. I can hear them calling me from the bridge below.
Is that right? I'll be right there. Duh!
I'm more than 30 feet above the bridge. It's not an impossible leap. It's an impossible leap for most men. But Bang Shishigami is not most men. To a master of the Karuga-style ninjutsu such as myself, a leap like this is as easy as taking a step.
Where did that gust come from?
Boss, are you okay?
Is that a new technique? To fall on your face, sir?
I pulled my head free of the bridge and used the moment to execute a perfect backflip. My face hurts pretty badly, but to a ninja, pain is a state of mind. I can barely call myself a man of the Karuga if I allow myself to shed tears over a simple flesh wound such as this. I really did think I was going to die there for a minute, though. Maybe I should just keep that to myself.
Ha! That was my new technique. I pretend to fall on my face to catch my opponents off guard.
Nice save.
I gotta hand it to you, boss. You are an expert on turning anything around.
Looking sharp there, boss.
I take a look at the wanted poster they brought me. There's a man on it with white hair and an attitude. He's pretty handsome, but he's nowhere near as manly as me.
Ragna the What? It's hard to say. Blood. Edge. Let's see. The SS-class bounty, commonly known as the Grim Reaper. Whoa. Largest bounty in NOL history? An impressive villain. To stand up against the librarian all alone. But I cannot overlook the trouble he causes. Very well. His bounty, I will use it to rebuild Ikaruga.
Be safe, boss.
Of course, I shall return with good news.
To protect the peace of Kagusuchi and recover Ikaruga, I run.
Wait for me, villain! Ragna the Blood Edge, the guardian of love and justice, Bang Shishigami, will bring you down!
That's what it seems like. This is quite a serious matter.
I'm gonna make this a bit extra long because we haven't had a fight. So, yeah. One fight and that will be the end of the episode.
I see. That can't be ignored.
Huh? That must be Lychee over there. But, who's that man next to her? Could he be her boyfriend? I can't hear what they're talking about from here. No, this is what they call eavesdropping. It's a despicable act and an affront to justice. But I can't take my mind off my beloved Miss Lychee. Please, O gods of justice, forgive me for trying so hard to overhear their conversation.
I'll continue my research. You be careful too.
Wait, Lychee! That's too dangerous.
I'll be fine. Quit worrying about me. I'll see you later.
You there! I can't stand here and let you talk to Miss Lychee like that.
And who might you be?
Ha! It is only polite to tell your name before asking others, but I will say it only once. I suggest you pay attention. I'm Bang Shishigami, the loyal ninja who fights for love and justice. The strongest vigilante in all of Kagutsuchi.
Aren't you a little too enthusiastic? So what does a ninja like you want from me?
He's not a real ninja. Okay, that's creepy. Tiger's mouth is still moving, but he's not saying anything.
What do you want from me? Don't play dumb. I know that you're trying to convince Miss Lychee to join a cult or something.
Could this guy be any more dense?
This is hardly a conversation. What were you saying about Lychee?
Gah! That's Miss Lychee to you. I can't stand it anymore. I'll set you straight.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Counter.
Heavenly Phoenix! Opening! How can this be? At least I won't be bored. Opening! Right? Not good! Opening! Prepare yourself! This is an Ukem! Opening! Bring the bone! How can this be? Opening! Opening! Heavenly! Heavenly Phoenix! Shishigami Ninja! Hidden Art! Bang! Havoc! Fury! That'll show you.
I suppose I was a little too harsh, but Lychee,
Glare.
He just says glare.
I understand how strongly you feel about Miss Lychee, which is exactly why I'd like to ask you to look after her. Miss Lychee is heading for Area 28, the abandoned underground facility. I'm worried about her, but there is other business I must tend to.
You're gonna leave Miss Lychee to me? So, you were a good person after all. And a good judge of character, too, I might add. I'm not a man so cold-hearted as to turn down a request. Miss Lychee will be safe with me, I promise. Nothing to worry about. I must apologize for acting so rashly earlier. But consider that a good lesson to you. Oh, and I won't ask you to pay for it. That one's on the house. I'll see you around!
He's finally out of my sight. He just couldn't take no for an answer. Nonetheless, he was an honest man. With his passion, maybe he could even save her. Well, that might be an overstatement.
Yeah, that might be.
I've lost track of Miss Lychee.
And this is where we end. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and bang, stop moving your mouth. And I'll see you guys later.